So this morning we've got Max from Arbitrage Hero with us to talk about his brilliant sourcing software. Now, as you know from many of the walks and talks that I've done, people find sourcing boring, hard, challenging, and just time consuming. And Max has brought out some fantastic software which scrapes your favorite websites. And I know websites are being added to it all the time, and it's got some brilliant matching software and what have you. So I'm going to pass over to Max so he can talk you through it. And I think if we're very lucky, he'll give us some sort of offer at the end for just our group. Hi, Max.
Hi, Emily. Yeah, thanks for having me here.
Very welcome.
Again. Before I show the software, let me just quickly introduce myself. As Emily said, my name is Max, and even though I have an accent, I live in the UK, and I have been here since 2005 now.
Wow.
And my Amazon journey started in 2017, so actually about 3 years ago. And I have been always struggling with the sourcing, and being a PhD in computer science, I have always wanted to create something, because also I had a lot of experience in launching products. So I created video creation software for businesses, and I have created social media software before and launched it to more than 5,000 users. And finally, I found some time and started working on Arbitrage Hero. And we have come a long way, really, because we already had some beta users trying the software, providing us with feedback, and we have introduced a lot of new features and a lot of nice things into the software. Like Emily said, we have improved matching dramatically. So now you can find perfect matches in the software. So if
I just want to say, I didn't realize I should call you Dr. Max. I didn't realize you had a, that's amazing. Well, hats off, literally. That's amazing.
Yeah.
PhD in software.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Emily.
What?
That's a good thing and a bad thing, because I always try to think how I could do things instead of doing the business. But yeah, with this software, I believe that we have done a good thing. And let me just quickly show you what we have for sourcing in this software. If I just show you the menu on the left-hand side, you can see that you have 3 main modules for sourcing, like daily deals, online arbitrage, and wholesale. With daily deals, I have several virtual assistants who match products daily, which software finds, because some matches are not perfect, and they identify profitable products with minimum profits, minimum sales ranks, and they match them manually. And each user who joins Arbitrage Hero will have access to daily deals. If I click on it, you can see that you have perfectly matched products here. And you can also see that we also provide, in addition to manual matches here, we also provide barcode matches here as well.
That's great.
Those are automated matches between the product which has EAN or UPC code, and it is matched to Amazon. And you can see here that you can select barcode.
Can I just ask a quick question? You've got to keep, have you got to keep a chart in there?
Yes, you can see that.
Do you need, do your users have to have Keeper, or does that work if they don't have the subscription?
They don't need to have Keeper. It helps if they provide API key in the product, but they don't need to have Keeper subscription to have that chart.
Oh wow! So you're already saving you £15 a month if you want. I mean, I use Keeper for other things, but if you're just looking, you can just look at that. If you're brand new, you can just look at that graph without paying the Keeper subscription.
Yes, you will see that chart here, which shows you the pricing, the sales rank, etc. Obviously, if you have subscription, you have more, but for the beginner, this chart is more than enough, really.
So it's about keeping costs low at the beginning, and I think beginners are the ones who have the most difficulty in sourcing, because sourcing gets easier the more you do it. There's no that you'll agree. There's no speedy way to get around that. It's just repetition. So perfect.
Absolutely, because when I was starting, even though I could afford Keeper and other tools, I couldn't justify psychologically in my mind why I would be paying for something if I'm not getting an income.
Yeah.
So you are trying to save money at the beginning, for sure. And for the beginners, this chart, if you're a beginner watching this video, for the beginner, this chart is more than enough really to start your business.
Perfect.
So just coming back to the deals. So deals is a bonus offer to everybody who joins Arbitrage Hero at this stage, because you know that there are sheets which you would be paying a monthly fee, which is quite expensive normally. And this is a bonus feature which I offer to everybody who would join today or this week.
So sorry, so that's like basically like a private deal sheet.
Yeah, because we have,
wow.
yeah, because we have physical people sitting and matching products manually and finding deals. This is what manual matching means. So if I select manual, so all these products which you can see here, they have been checked manually by people. And normally you would be paying a separate fee for that.
Oh yeah, I've paid £127 for a deal sheet once.
Yeah, at the moment, you would be getting 10 daily deals like that in your account as a bonus if you join Arbitrage Hero at this stage. Obviously, in the future, probably we would have to charge for that feature separately, but everybody who joins now would keep all the features which are available forever.
If that's not a reason to sign up, I don't know what is. That's a really awesome offer.
Yeah, this feature alone
It's brilliant. It's really good. Really, really good.
Let me just quickly go to online arbitrage section, and in online arbitrage you can go to analyze products, and we have recently added multiple stores like B&Q, Superdrug, Holland & Barrett, The Entertainer, Lego. Actually, we are adding more and more shops constantly. And we have a goal to match the list of shops at least to 100. So we want to get to 100 at least. And because some other softwares, they have like 300 shops, but in most cases, people are not using all of them. So because of that, I'm constantly asking my users which shops they wanted to be added to Arbitrage Hero, and I only add those which are popular. So I always put some polls in the group, and I select good shops to add, which are going to be used, and I add them to the software. And the way it works, you can see it is very simple user interface, and you will see a lot of feedback on the page, which I will show you in a bit. Everybody loves that UI because it is very simple and clean. Yeah. And you can select store like Argos, for example. You can change parameters like maximum sales rank, minimum return on investment, minimum profit which you want to get. And you click on update, and it shows you a list of products which
did you sorry, Max, did you pre-populate that, or did that run that quickly just then?
The uniqueness of Arbitrage Hero is we constantly scraping websites in the background, and we constantly analyze them. So because of that, there is no wait for you to get the results.
Wow.
So
because I've had one go at sourcing software about 18 months ago, and you picked your shop and you put your parameters in, and you literally had to wait like 7 hours for it to give you the data. I genuinely can't remember who that was. I didn't after that one go I gave up. But this was so quick, really quick.
Yeah, that was my frustration with other softwares as well, because before doing that, at my early stage of being Amazon seller, I tried different software, and I didn't enjoy waiting, because
it literally was hours, wasn't it? You used to literally go and make a roast dinner, and by the time you finished that, you might have had a chance to see your results.
I believe that most of sellers who start, they have day jobs, so they can't allocate like 7 hours. So they want to allocate half an hour, 1 hour, and spend it solely for sourcing without waiting, find products, buy them. So that's why, that was one of my reasons to do it that quick. And you can see, you can pick any shop. Let's say we added The Entertainer recently. Sorry. So, and you can see The Entertainer. It is almost immediately, you can see the deals which are available in different stores. We can
What's the category box underneath that one? You've got a category box. What does that do?
Yeah, category allows you to pick, let's say, toys.
Oh.
Obviously, we are.
So if you were going to branch out into a brand new category, because my mantra is to find unusual items in unusual places. So if you were going to branch out maybe to DIY or gardening or get off the kind of beaten track of health and beauty, that's a really good place to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, toys category is not useful for Playmobil store, but if you select Argos, for example, Argos has not just toys. So here, if you are in toys category, so you can click, you can select toys and click update, and you will get only toys from Argos.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good.
Because obviously Argos sells everything. And the same with different stores, like we are going to add Tesco's, for example, and they have lots of products of different categories. And if you are looking for particular categories, or if you know that you are blocked in certain categories, you can just select others. And
oh, that's clever. If you're gated, that's a really clever twist on it. Yeah, that's
actually,
great.
Yeah, actually, one of the features we are going to add, because several people asked for that, we will have a profile setting for your account, like which categories you want to exclude.
Oh, wow.
So because especially at the beginning, you might be gated in certain categories and you don't really want to see them here. So you would be able, at the moment it is not there, but it will be available very soon, probably in a week time.
Awesome.
You will be able to exclude certain categories, so you are not.
That's the most frustrating thing in the world, when you see all the deals and you know you can't take them, and it
this is the perfect deal.
Yeah, that's really good if you can block them out. That's perfect.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so this is the online sourcing part of the software, and as you mentioned, we constantly add new stores, and the aim is to add at least 5 stores per week. Sometimes we add more, sometimes we add less, because some stores are more difficult than others, but obviously we are constantly adding stores, and everybody who joins Arbitrage Hero, they will get all the features, all the new features, all the new stores as we move forward.
So you've got some buttons on the side there. So if you look at that first Fisher Price item, you've got your fees, your FBA, your referral. What's the star and the link bit and the bin? If that's a bin, what do those do? Those little buttons down the side.
So the star means, if you have found certain product and you don't want to forget about it. For example, you went to page number 5 and you found the product. You click the star, and it adds that product to your favorites.
Oh, that's
so
great.
If you go to online arbitrage and go to favorite products, you can see I have multiple, but this is the one which I have just added.
So you could do that for price comparisons. If you know it's available in Argos and the Entertainer, you could put a favorite in it when you've done your Argos search, and then put another favorite in your Entertainer search, and you literally can see them.
Yes, you can do it for that purpose, or you can do it just not to lose those deals, because you just find multiple products and you don't really want to buy one item then another item. So you can just find several items from one store, put them into favorites, and then go and buy them in one go.
That's awesome.
And to answer your other questions about buttons here, let me just go to Argos. So the star we have covered. The link, because the software is matching products programmatically, there's an algorithm. There could be some mismatches, and if you see a mismatch, you click on that link, and it comes back with a list of potential matches for that product.
That's good. So if you see it in blue, but actually it's available in red, that's the kind of thing that mismatch thing would spot, isn't it?
Yes, here I have lots of good matches. So this is not a perfect match because it's a bundle. So for example, you can click on here, you can see that there are no matches really in here. But if there was, you could click on this blue button under the matched product, click on it, and it would be matched automatically.
Oh,
or
that's
you
good.
can click no match. In this case, it is no match. You can mark it as no match, so it will be removed from the list and it will not appear in your search results anymore.
Oh, that's good.
In this case, I will remove it. Okay, it does make sense. Oh,
Yeah. What's the one above the link? You got like a trolley there that to add. Oh, what's that? What does that add purchase? What does that do?
it is for purchase tracking.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to track your purchases, you can click on that link, and if you have bought that item, or let's say 10 units, you can put it, click save, and it will just put that
That
item
would
into.
eradicate. Sorry, so that would eradicate my. I've currently got like an Excel spreadsheet, and I literally go just bought 7, just bought 10. Oh wow, that's awesome. Love that. That's really
And
good.
all that list will appear in your purchases here.
That's huge. That's a really good feature. Love that very much.
Yeah, it's just simple tracking, so you don't need to deal with the spreadsheets like yourself. And because normally what I would be doing when I am sourcing, I would click on the link here, go to the shop, buy it here, and then I could go back and just add it to my.
Oh wow. Okay. Yep.
So I don't forget. So because normally before I would buy a lot of stuff and I would get receipts, and then I would be going through receipts and putting everything in spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I spent many Sunday afternoons and loads of receipts going,
I hate doing that. So that's why I
That's
wanted to have that feature, and this is just for tracking your purchases here. And the bin, obviously, if you don't like that particular item and you don't want to be bothered with that item again in the search results, you can click. It is called blacklist, and you will add it to the back. I'm not going to add it to the blacklist for myself, but you can blacklist certain items, so you will not going to see them again. In
oh, okay. So if you've got a product that you know has an IP issue, a company like, look, we all know not to touch L'Oreal. So for example, you could just, if you just see L'Oreal in the name, you could just hit block and that wouldn't come back.
For example, like that, or you just know that you don't want to sell that particular product. You don't like it.
Perfect.
By some reason. I don't know. So, but yeah, one of the features which have been requested and which we will be adding is IP brands, etc. list. So we will be working on populating that list. So those will be excluded automatically. But yeah, blacklist could be used for that or for other things. So this is online arbitrage sourcing, where you source products from online stores and buy them and sell them on Amazon for the profit. And finally, probably for more advanced sellers who have been there for longer, they would be interested also in the wholesale module. In wholesale module, what it does for you, you can add suppliers. Like at some point, each seller starts looking for wholesalers and distributors. And once you have found a distributor or wholesaler, most of them provide you with a spreadsheet of their products with pricing. And it is impossible really to analyze all the products manually, because what you would be doing, copying barcodes from the spreadsheet, putting them into Amazon, finding the product, putting some numbers on this on the paper, and then deciding whether you want to go with that product.
That's almost worse than actual sourcing from retailers. I think that's even more tiresome than that.
So with Arbitrage Hero, what you can do, you can register your supplier or wholesaler, and then you can upload a spreadsheet. I'm not sure whether I have any spreadsheets ready. I don't.
That's all right, no worries. But this is for people who have been selling for a bit longer. So if they're not sure about this, they can just reach out to you in the group, can't they? And ask in your group about how to do it. Yeah,
I had somewhere, but I wasn't prepared, unfortunately. But what it does, you upload the spreadsheet with all the pricing. On the next page, it will ask you how you want to match certain columns from the spreadsheet. So for example, the column named barcode, you want to be used as a barcode. The column named title, you want to use for the name of the product. The column named unit price, you want to use for the price. And then once that spreadsheet is uploaded, it will match products with certain barcodes to Amazon and analyze them for you automatically. And once it has been done, you can go to analyze products here, select your supplier. I think I uploaded something before, and you will be able to see products which have been analyzed for you from that particular wholesaler. And the UI looks a little bit different now, but during next week, we are also going to add the chart of the sales rank changes. Basically, the user interface here will look similar to online arbitrage. So you will see all the charts and everything. So you will be able to analyze these products quicker, really. So that's the wholesale.
This is still much quicker than the method with an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, obviously. So normally, once you have uploaded, you will get back results within half an hour.
Perfect.
So, and similar, you have the similar actions on the right-hand side, which you can do with these products as well. So you can add them to your favorites, you can match them, you can blacklist them. Basically everything what you could do with products on online arbitrage page, you can do here. So that's really it. Just to recap, with Arbitrage Hero, we have three main modules for your sourcing: daily deals, which works similar to deals spreadsheets, and everybody who joins Arbitrage Hero at this stage will get 10 daily deals put into your account as a bonus daily. And also you will get on top of that 10 barcode matches from different stores in the same on the same page.
Wow.
We have online arbitrage, where you can find profitable products from multiple online stores, and we have wholesale module, where you can upload price lists which you get from your suppliers and get the results and find profitable products from those spreadsheets.
So, question is, how do people join if they want to? You've done your beta phase 1? Are you in the kind of last round of beta people in terms of the? It's not really beta, is it? Because it's some things are finished and you're happy. Other new things are beta, so it's kind of half beta, half not. So, what's the kind of price point for your software if people wanted to come on board now?
Yeah. So we, as you rightly said, we have finished with our first beta phase, where we had great feedback, and I showed you we have some people like Cindy here who have canceled her subscription, who has canceled her subscription. Wow. With other sourcing software and solely started using Arbitrage Hero, and we have several people who have done that. So because we want to give people an affordable and easy access to our software, what they can do now is they can join the Arbitrage Hero, and they will have 14 days of trial for free.
So you get complete access for 14 days. You don't hide the best deals. You don't hide the best websites. It's straight up.
We don't hide anything for everyone who joins today. They will have access to everything, and this is the sales page which shows.
Well, I challenge anyone who manually sources to use this for 14 days and then go back to manual sourcing. I don't think you'll ever want to again, will you?
No. And the special, so let me just scroll down. So we have, obviously, such kind of software normally needs to be a recurring subscription fee. Yep. But we are offering just now, we are going to get rid of lifetime deal, which we are offering only to your group really at the moment.
Wow. And with 50 people?
Just 50 people maximum, probably less, because we're at the beginning of our journey, and we just want to make a special deal for your group. What they can do, they can join a 14 days trial, and they can, if they decide to stay, they can pay $24.95 for the monthly. If they decide to pay on the annual basis, they can save for 4 months payment, so they can pay $199 on an annual basis, which basically means that they're getting 4 months for free every year.
Wow.
Or if they prefer to secure the software with all the features forever, they can pay $399, but we also went and introduced the 2 payments plan. So because it's Q4, everybody is trying to spend all the money on, on inventory. So we decided to split that payment into 2 payments.
Can I just ask you a question, which you may not want to answer, it's up to you. How do you compare, I mean, don't name them, how much do you compare in terms of your price to your competitors? Is £24.95 where most of your competitors are priced? How much would you pay for another service that's similar to this?
The services just for the sourcing normally starts from about £67 per month.
Wow, that's a huge discount. Okay, wow.
Yes.
So you're getting
some sourcing softwares, they start from 57 and then they increase price in 3 months or 1 month to 77. So on average, it is between 67 and £100 per month, really.
So
but because
£25 for a beginner, and don't forget, you've got enough of your, so if you use that keeper chart, for example, and you were happy with that, then that's quite a saving on top. So you're a third of the price of your competitors at the moment. It's not going to stay like that, I imagine it's going to go up. But for those people who want, does it stay £24.95 forever, or
no, obviously business wise it is not viable really to keep that price forever. We are just we are introducing that lower level price for kind of early adopters. Everybody who joins now at early stages of Arbitrage Hero will secure that price forever, as long as they don't cancel. If they cancel it, obviously they will not be able to rejoin using that price, but that price will be going up in a week's time, I think, or in a couple of weeks' time.
So someone can jump on now for £24.95 and they could still be paying £24.95 in 3 years' time.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a really good.
They have 14 days to decide. So if they don't like the software, we also have a Arbitrage Hero users group where they can ask questions, where they can see all the feedback, where they can request features as well. And again, if they don't like the software and decide to cancel it within 14 days, they're not going to be charged.
Do you know what? I implore everybody to at least make use of the trial and test the software, because it really, really is. If you're considering a VA, it's significantly cheaper than a VA. And if you're manually sourcing, it's a game changer in terms of speed and morale. I implore anyone to have a go with the free trial, make your own decision and see if you like it or not. Definitely.
I'm sure you will like it.
Yeah, for sure. Perfect.
This is software developed by the seller. So I'm selling myself. So I was doing it so it is convenient for me to use. And obviously I have implemented a lot of feedback which I got from users.
I think it makes such a difference if you're a seller. So if you're actually in the Amazon grind and you've been manually sourcing yourself, I think it makes such a difference to software you make, because you understand the pinch points. You know, if you've got random developers abroad and you're telling them what to do, that doesn't give you the same kind of real life experience that you get from being a seller yourself.
And and you can see more user feedback here, and you can see last feedback on the left bottom here. So a person as if used daily deals and he loved that feature. So, and that feature alone normally is priced more than £25 a month.
Yeah. Perfect. So what I'll do is I'll put a link underneath this, and you're saying this is available for what, about a week or so, just under a week, something like that?
Yes, because it is the second stage of the beta phase, as I call it, because we are adding more features. First of all, I don't want to add more people in one go, really. And I want to have a handy number of users who we can manage, because we can't really manage more than 50 people. So this is kind of to first 50 people. And also it is going to be open for 7 days. So it is just going to be open for 1 week.
Okay.
And then the price probably will increase a little bit.
Awesome. But yeah, awesome. Perfect. So I'll put a link underneath. I will tag Max in the Facebook groups if anyone has any questions. So if you just click the link, that takes you direct and they can just join straight away, or do they need to contact you first?
They can, when you put the link, they can just use that link to subscribe.
Perfect.
If they have any questions prior to joining, they can always get in touch with me and ask any questions they want.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for explaining that. I look for, do you know what, I think we're gonna try and work together and do quite a few videos over a period of time, because I think this software is going to really grow and develop and evolve. So you're definitely going to kind of keep up with you and find out how your software improves and moves and stuff, because you're quite engaged with the community and you're listening to people and what they want, and so you're forever evolving. Exciting stuff. Perfect. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm sure we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Thanks, Max.
Thank you. Bye-bye.